Hi, sweetie. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another beautiful day and happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you guys were in church. Today is another eviction Sunday, guys, and in the hearts or in the minds of the housemates right now, especially for the nominated housemates, a lot is going on in their minds right now. Last night, Els was crying. Els has been so emotional. Els don't want to leave. This thing that they come to Biggie's house, everyone is out there for the game. In as much as some persons feel, oh, we're not just here for the money, we just here want to build connections. They still need the money. Being evicted makes you see yourself as a failure, which is not supposed to be so because in a competition where you have like how many contestants or competitors, of course, it's just one person. The winner takes it all, and the loser standing small, right? Or standing strong, however it is. So some of them are nervous, while some have, from denying, some have come to accept their fate. But what are our expectations today? Before then, I want to go into the highlights of this just past week. A lot happened last week, guys. I don't know how Lawrence is really going to shake the table today. I just want us to have these conversations. You can just join in the comments, okay? Yeah, because this video is actually going to be premiered. So, guys, I don't know what Lawrence is really going to do today, how he's going to shake the table, but I know for sure a lot is going to happen today from Papa Ghost and Lerato, the fake eviction and their time in the secret room. At least I'm expecting that they should be interviewed today. Then our polygamous family, because it seems Liema has finally accepted his sister wife or whatever. So, you know, I know Lawrence is still going to shake that table. Definitely, he has to. In fact, lots of things. The anniversary. I just hope they bring up Millet because I don't see reason for Millet being invisible because Millet, if you check her out on Instagram on her social media handle, she's this haughty and the way she dresses. So I wonder why we are seeing a different Millet in the house, or probably she had a thing with herself before coming, that there are things or there are levels to what she can do. Or do you guys think that's the case, or because she doesn't really have a stable shape, that's why we are not seeing more of her? But it mustn't be cheap anyway. So let's start from last week eviction Sunday. You guys know Pale was evicted and it didn't really sit well with her. In fact, Pale's interview, in fact, at some point, once she was crying. She was crying. She had her coffee with Kosi. She said she regretted coming into Biggie's house. And I'm like, Pale, why are you regretting? You know what Biggie's house is all about. So because you didn't get to the top five or you did not emerge the winner, doesn't make you a failure. So why did you regret coming into Biggie's house? You guys have been highlighted. Anybody coming into Biggie's house is like a celebrity. You don't expect people not to talk about you. Definitely, people will talk about you. So probably she has come out and see the things people said about her. She eats too much. She's this. Like yesterday, the Papagos and who was that? They were just like, oh, they have like how many kilograms of flour. They were like, wow, if Pale was around, they wouldn't have had that amount because obviously she will have something to make. She's not making biscuits, she's making this, she's making the other one. So coming out, definitely you have to see all of them. So many things have been said about them. Last week it was said that Mpumi doesn't bet, and Mish saw a, was it a gown or a lingerie, something. Mish told Shwenza in the locker room that be in their room, yeah, that this thing belongs to Mpumi, that he really doesn't know, but because of the smell he did. So coming out, of course, they'll be seeing all those things. what people say. Imagine Jared coming out and see that his name is landlord and his name is King Solomon. So it's a normal thing, but coming outside the house because you didn't really get to, or your expectations were not met, you come out of the house, you say you regret going there, and you start condemning what people are doing there. So from Palace eviction, you guys, Papa Goes and Lerato were forcibly evicted. They went to their secret room, had their banter there, and decided to come in with a new plot. Decided to come in and, would I say, frustrate the housemates. So they actually came in and started up something, but along the line, it didn't really, the housemates were smart enough to take them up on their own deal. So the housemates were actually cooking theirs, but because of the different tasks, major presentation, and the lots of things they had to do, it seems that plan, when I say that plan melted down. Okay, there are some words I don't want to use on this street. So it seems, but yesterday night, Lerato and Papa Go started off something which Sinaye thinks it is fake. The Sinaye thinks that fight is fake, but let's see how it goes. So Pale went out and decided to throw a dagger at Liema. This week or last week, Liema was thrown into the role of mother. So she took up that role, she nailed it, and she did so well, took care of her baby JJ, and it was really all fun for her. It was an exciting moment for her, though she had lots of things going on with her, lots of grammar, punishment, they all that. Before then, guys, after the eviction on Monday, right? Head of house, Teki Image head of house. Congratulations to him. He picked Sinaye instead of Mark Jr., but he saved Mark Jr. He replaced who did he replace? I can't remember, but he replaced someone with Mark Jr. and puts the person up for eviction. So they had their face-to-face nominations. I know maybe the reason Biggie had to go this way is because it's a fake one. So it was just not a hidden thing. At least the nominees knew where they were nominated. You give your nominated housemates, you call them, and you state your reasons. So the housemates were able to see and know who, you know, was on their side and who was against them. And from that, lots reported Liema to have anger issues, and it's a bit weighed her down a little. But there's one thing I've discovered with these housemates. There is really one thing I found out about this housemates. Things doesn't really shake them, because last Sunday Lawrence shook lots of tables, he said lots of things, he really touched them. He really touched them on their innards. And at the end of the day, I thought there won't be any Z and Young Papi no more. But what happened? So I think most of these things is just short term. It doesn't really go far with them. So after the nominations, we felt even Biggie himself, probably they were expecting that, oh, who knows, the house people are going to be angry at each other. But it was just that first day. The next day, they all bonded, they all started doing things together, shared in teams, and they had the Omo tasks. They had their wager presentation, which was also in teams. For the Omo tasks, Team Liema, I think that team, I can't remember their team again. They won, and I think the prize was 1,500 rands. Liema, Taki, Z, Makeke, and Umpomi. Coming to the wager, Team Umpomi won, and they had 1,000 naira rands allocated to them. And they won the wager. Actually, the team that won, they did their shopping on Saturday. So this week, a lot of things happened. Lots and lots of things happened. We saw that Yolanda and Makeke kind of reunited, and they even emerged the best couple in Big Brother house. And there was a little thing that happened. There was something that happened. Before I came into that, the housemates on the 21st, 21st, 22nd had their 1 month anniversary. We are just like highlights of last week. That 1 month anniversary was really a fun time for them. They had opportunity of, saying or yeah, telling the housemates their first impressions about them. But there was something about that day, there was really something remarkable. The fact that none of the housemates spotted Mile on the first day, because it seems her invisibility or whatever started from the first day, because almost all the housemates were like, oh, Mile, I can't remember you. Oh, Mile, I can't remember. Oh, Mile, what is wrong with Mile? What is wrong with Mile? So, they were all there, they talked, their first impression, how they felt about the other housemates and, their expectations and what, those they felt were, oh, these ones were so beautiful. Oh, these ones could be the serious competitors. Oh, this ones could be that. It didn't stop there. They still had another fun time again, which was the award presentation. They had an award night, and the nominations, it was Papa Ghost that nominated. I believe it was Biggie that instructed him on what to do according to the diverse categories for the nominees. And they had Los Angeles, the Happy Family, Jared and his wives. They had Yolanda, who is loud, most stylish, Shuenza, best TV, best radio presenter, Liema, and Los Angeles face card, Z, Mish, Liema, most quiet. I think he went to Sinaye, sneaky, lots of things. Evil Eye, else. But before then, the pool party, in the spirit of victory and, jubilations, the one their wager and Mpumi's group won. So they had a very, lovely time at the pool. It was really a fun time. Mpumi was the high priestess, she was, if you don't have money, take a picture. Of course, she was hyping, make the place so hot. They don't normally have DJs on Thursday pool party. So she was like, she improvised herself as the DJ. Okay. So after the Thursday night, there wasn't much of a drama. And we felt, thank God there's not going to be any spitting. There isn't going to be any banter. We never knew that something was going to happen. We never knew that something was coming up. And what was that was coming up? Hey, that was the day Liema accepted the polygamous family. Liema had this thing, the Senegalese, Liema, Mpumi, and Jared. They had a trip, some in the bedroom with Pumi lip locking Liema as if she was doing it to a guy. Now, guys, coming to this, somebody said, the way Mpumi is going, if he was Mpumi's man outside, of course, he would just end the relationship. Of course, a lot of relationships are not going to survive after this Big Brother show. A lot of relationships, and that has come to tell me that most ladies and guys don't have a stable relationship, not until they are married. All the things they call relationship, apart from Sinaye, who is always singing his, I don't think most relationship would see as serious, because if you have a serious thing happening with someone out there, you have to respect that and you have to know your limits. So I just feel most of them are just doing flank. They are just being there anytime they are being called. They can't even define it, because if you say you have a man and you can define what you have, you know where it's headed. No. Why would another man be, why will you be tempted to be fooling yourself all in the name of game? No, you mustn't really be lip locking and fingering before you can get to the finale or win the show. There are other strategies people are adopting. Mark Jr. isn't in any ship, isn't it? But people love him and people are rooting for him. Okay, so yeah, That was how Jared, the King Solomon, and his wife slept on the same bed. And since that day, they have been sleeping on the same bed with the king in the middle and his two wives by his side. But something that looks as if is so beautiful, they still have some little resentment for each other because yesterday Liama spitted in the locker room that she still gets jealous when she sees Jared and Impumi, and it's obvious you could see it happen. Oh, along the line, Jared the king began to feel some type of way. He's not happy with what he's doing, and he had the opportunity of giving his wife an option to leave, but they decided to stay and do whatever he has to take. But each time he's giving ample time to one, the other one feels bad. Like we saw Umpumi crying for attention yesterday and claiming she's looking for someone to talk to, and all that until the king went to her and gave her some sort of attention and some massage and some lovey-dovey moments, and oh, her mood became elated again and she became so cool. Even when the first wife arrived, which is Liema, their mood changed. They just want to be alone on their own. So guys, from there, they went to the pool party. But before then, something happened on Thursday. Yolanda had this banter with Papa Ghost where Yolanda Brooke shamed Papa Ghost, said he doesn't have anything, you claiming to have properties, why are you in Big Brother's house? I don't know if that was what gave Lerato the impetus to come so hard at Papa Goose like she did yesterday, but we'll find out later. So Yolanda had it all out with Papa Goose, but I felt, why would you be talking down on a guy whom you claimed you loved? Because he turned you down. He told you he is not Jared, he's a one-man person, and probably that is what pains Diema. So Yolanda, any little thing goes does irritates her, and she'll just follow out on him. So, but after that, he still was the one that presented her with the award, and that as the loudest she spoke and everything. Papa Goose was the most hated in the house, but he still brings up plan and they execute it. So why say he's the most hated? You guys never refute anything he brings to the table. Well, it's all that everybody is playing a game. So moving on from there, guys, that was how it all went. And yesterday, um, Jared pacified his second wife and it was time for pool party. Oh, before I forgot, yesterday was Elsie's birthday. Els is officially 24 years and she had made some requests earlier on Monday, I think, after the nominations during the one of her diary section. She had made some requests that Biggie should, instead of Biggie could get pizza, black and gold balloons, and there mustn't be alcohol, some sort of just like that, and Biggie granted her request. So we said happy birthday to Els. So housemates moved to the party arena. The party was late. The party was given. I enjoyed the party. I enjoyed the DJ. I love it when the DJ is female. It was really giving what it needed to give. I wouldn't lie to you. The housemates were all dancing. But in all that, some sneaky things were going on. Lerato was, would I say, flirting with Sinaye while Papa Ghost was busy with Els and all those other girls, but Els most especially. Oh, but Jared, else in the spirit of celebration, was still moving around the guys, and Jared was not left out, guys. Jared was not left out. It's just that he didn't really have time because earlier he had conversation with his wifeys and they talked about so many things. There he gave them options, but they decided not to leave. So whatever he does, they should make do with it. But Mpumi didn't find it funny and she was so mad at him, though not verbally, but she expressed it by giving him a bombastic side eye. So, but after the whole thing, the wives are they just got Jared on chokehold. He was complaining that he's tired. He was complaining to Willie and Taki that he wants to leave. He wants to just leave the both of them. But it seems the women can't let him go. He has gotten himself into something, and there is no going back. Not until he's evicted or any one of them is evicted, and that's the only time you can have peace in that house. So you brought it upon yourself, you have to make do with it. But within him, the whole thing is weighing Jerry down. And I think after the show, like he said to Liema, that both of them need a therapist. No, they really need to. I think Biggie should bring that, just like they did in All Stars. But I could get from South Africans that they don't have much sponsors this year. So maybe that could be the reason. I think they should have brought in a mental health expertise, just like they did in All Stars, that could just take them through. Well, there is still time. There's still time. We don't know what their plans are for now. So, guys, I forgot to say that Makeke and Yolanda won the best couple of the year. Best couple in Biggie's house. Of course, they had their banter and the makeup, and they're always fun to watch, both of them. I think Makeke understands her and vice versa. So, after yesterday's party, Jared and his wife, Mpumi was caught misbehaving with Jared, trying to seduce him and all that. Then Papa goes and Lerato had a banter. But it was because of else, but some housemates, Sinaye and Taki, Sinaye feels is a fake banter. They are just doing it because they've been cooking something and probably it's one of their plan. Okay, that's what they are cooking. They are just trying it to paint a picture, using it to paint a picture, which is not true because later I saw them that night, laughing. So, guys, this bromance between Sinaye and Taki is really giving. They talk about any and every, they talk about deep things, they express themselves. Sinaye felt, you know, doing this stuff with Lerato might bring him some disrespect, and he is choosing to stay away. But let's see how he goes. Let's see how he goes. BZ bonding with young Papi and isn't making Sinaye find his way. He is also trying to withdraw from her because you could always see Z, Willie, young Papi, maybe sometimes she went there. So Sinaye is feeling, even if young Papi leaves, he wouldn't really give that Z that room to come close. But Millet, where does Millet come? Where is the Minaye sheep? And yesterday, Millet was angry and, telling Sinaye, it's obvious you don't want this because why would Sinaye be flirting with Lerato? Not even the Z again. And he Sinaye also told Lerato what Mine said because of this. But young Papi went around spreading the rumor that Sinaye had kissed Lerato, which is not true. Because even while they were saying it, Sinaye said it's not true. He had to go to Lerato to see Lerato said no, nothing like that happened. That was when Lerato was in the pool. And Lerato had to tell him she's always having banter with Ghost every weekend because of Els. But guys, just today Sunday, Els was telling Papa Ghost was telling Makeke, young Papi, that he said else is numb. So you see, all these guys don't even mean what they say. Just like Lerato was telling Sinaye, I know what you're trying to do. I'm not here to play with feelings. Whatever she's doing is real, so she doesn't want to play with her feelings. And the way she was talking at Makeke, and that the only guy she sees as a competitor or strong contender is Jared, and at at Sinai. So Sinai feels he needs to remove himself from that triangle so that it won't really bring disrespect to his name and his girl outside, which he doesn't want. So guys, now today we don't know. How do you think this thing is going to turn out? Do you think Biggie is going to evict Lerato and Papa Ghost unknowingly today? Is that possible? Since they were not nominated, I don't know. We're just thinking. Do you think another housemate or two other housemates may be taken out of Biggie's house today and put in another place? Let's just see what happens today. And do you think Lawrence is going to shake the table, or what table do you think he should shake? That of Leema, Jared, and Mpumi, Yolanda, and Ghosts, or There are so many things Biggie need to address today. So we can't wait. Since today is not is a fake eviction day. So let's see how it goes. And we just can't wait to see the reactions of the housemates when they come to realize that they are not actually going home until next week. So let me know what you guys feel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.